Alright, I should be recording and let's go. This is a just I don't even fucking know, man. Life's been weird lately, but like it's not bad. I'm really looking forward to 2026. And as the tradition continues, I'm gonna be playing some dumb game. In this case, is it's getting over it once again, and I'm just gonna be talking about life. I think that was a weird. I think I'm gonna rename this channel to Leo's Diary or something like that because I'm already doing stuff that's just literally about my life and stuff that doesn't really provide any information for normal people, and it's literally just about me. I'm a fucking narcissist and all of that. So I might just name it Leo's Diary or Leo's Diary. Yeah, that'd be more accurate actually. Nah, that was a joke. Uh yeah, it's not even that late. It's like 10 p.m. But like I just wanted to make this video because someone told me that I should, and I was like, I've been kind of thinking about it, and I even got out of the practicing stuff. Like Jesus Christ, my vocabulary is horrible while playing anything, while doing anything else. While if I'm not focusing on the video itself. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that I was getting used to making videos like this and talking like about dumb shit and sort of starting to make sense. And I got out of the habit, and it's kind of like, yeah, I gotta get back into it. Because, like, I can hear my accent more, and I can just. I'm realizing that I'm realizing that everything just sounds weird. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's everything. Maybe everything is in my head. Who knows? Bruh. Anyways, today I had a 4 hour shift. Tomorrow I have like a 6 hour shift, and I'm also going to. I don't know why I do that weird breathe in because I'm trying to not make it obvious on camera, like to not be able to for you to hear it on the microphone. But like I do that, and I'm not even sure why. It's like a bad habit, I think. I'm not sure if I should breathe into my nose or nothing really makes sense. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but yeah, I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow's 6 hour shift. I finally ended my gig with the selling pyrotechnics. I don't think I've mentioned it on this channel because I ended because I stopped making videos here before I knew that I was even going to work as a, I guess you could say, a retail worker, retail seller. I'm not sure what the proper description of the job would be, but like basically I was selling pyrotechnics in a little stand in the middle of a shopping center, and it was all right. Like the money is good because I don't want to say kind of overcoming the law because I'm not, but like basically I'm making decent, all right money. I wouldn't say decent, I would say all right. But that is ending soon because I gotta fucking legalities, man. I don't have the proper vocab for that, but basically just take my word for it. I was making all right money for the last 3 weeks, and right now it's back to the slumps, back to the trenches, if you will, and pretty much just from now on I'm gonna be working in the store with electronics every work day for 2 hours and 6 hour shifts on Saturdays. And I really don't want to be working there, but like it would be so unfair to my cousin to just for me to stop working there because it's not really ideal for me, and I'm gonna get into it. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit more, a little bit slower, so that way I can actually process my thoughts and the stuff I say. So it's not ideal for me because I don't really like the job working in the electronics store or electronical store. You get what I mean? It's like a really small shop and there's definitely not a lot of clients, but basically there are clients. You can do like services. I like taking laptops and just our technician fixes them and stuff, and then I usually like tell the customer, oh, this is how much you're gonna pay, and they're like, fuck, and I'm like, he, and they pay it, and I'm like, he, have a nice day. And also I just sell items, but like that's really so less common. And also some of the services that I provide, I guess, is like scanning documents, printing documents or photos, or just laminating stuff, like random shit like that. Yeah, there's the weird breathing again. And I don't really like that job because it's like when a customer comes in, like they can ask like such weird questions that I don't have answers to, and I feel like I'm lying every single fucking time when I say something, uh, because I'm supposed to seem to them as if I know electronic stuff, but in reality, bro, I have no fucking idea. And there was the weird breathing again. I'm gonna try to stop doing it because it's annoying for me, and I bet it is annoying for you as well. But basically, I also say basically a lot. The fuck. Um. Yeah. So what was the last thing I said? Yeah. So when the customer walks in, I have no freaking idea of what they want. They can ask me questions, and I have to act as if I know the answer to, or I can like, um, my boss literally told me like, if you don't know and you have the time, just ask ChatGPT, and I was like, bruh, like bruh. So, um, I'm trying to stop working there. I'm trying to not work there anymore. Uh, that's weird phrasing anyway. Basically, tomorrow I'm going to look, not really look for a new job, but like I'm going to scout a new job. There's not a Jesus, the fucking phrasing. Basically, my mom has a my mom's friend is basically trying to get me a different job, which I'm going to do parallel to the one I'm already doing. But the slight problem is that they are intertwining. They are crossing the roads there because there is just they are in the same fucking time frame. I start working at the electronical store. I'm gonna call it the electronical store because I have no fucking idea of what the proper term is. But I start working there at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every workday. That's my 2 hours. And I'm gonna start working at the other job probably at like 7 p.m. And bro, that is not really close by. And yeah, that is just not gonna be possible. So I got no freaking idea on how the logistics are gonna work out. And I hope it's gonna be okay because it's gonna take me like what 20 minutes by car, maybe slightly less than 20 minutes, but like with all the stuff that I have to do, close the doors, turn off the computers, and uh, count all the money and shit, it's gonna take a while. But like, all right, let's say 7:04, I have closed the store and everything that needed to be done is done, and I get in my car, and it takes like let's say 15 to 20 minutes. So like 7 27:25 I'm gonna be at home. Then I have another like 10 to 15 minutes to get from my car, more like 15 to 20 minutes to get from my car, even though I could park closer, but there's not really anywhere to park, for fuck's sake. To get so I get there at like 7:45 probably, hopefully, like that will still be an alright term. Nah, that's not the word, but like you get the point, hopefully. Also, I really I really hope I'm gonna be able to. Where's the light? Where's the freaking light? Give me a second. I'm just gonna get the light. Oh. Here it is. Got them. My hair is getting really fucking long, and it's really fucking annoying. But then I gotta expand my vocab. It's just so annoying to shower with. To have my hair wet for a long time. I wanted to go shower. Last month I wanted to say that I wanted to trim my hair, go to a barber shop last month, but I had that pyrotechnics gig, and I was working 10 hours 6 times a week, 6 days a week there. So I literally didn't have a time frame where it would be possible for me physically to go to a barber shop. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to when I cut my hair, because this is annoying to keep. And I'd rather. It's kind of weird because I wouldn't even say that I look that good with this long hair. If it was a little bit shorter, then I'd look alright. But I feel like I'd rather look bad and really not have to deal with this than look better with long hair, I guess. It's weird. Really, I guess it would depend on how I'm feeling that day, but like, I don't know how women do it, man. Just why? Why do you keep long hair? If I was a woman, I'd probably cut my hair short, because, like, goddamn, dealing with that on a day-to-day basis must be fucking annoying. Alright. That was most of the stuff that I wanted to say. And I also wanted to say why me wanting to quit, and no, not really me wanting to quit, but like me quitting would be unfair to my cousin, because last year and the year before that I kind of tried to work in that electronical store, not really as a retail worker, but more like just a video production guy, marketing head, marketing creative director, and I said that I'm gonna do it, that I'm gonna make videos. I even filmed some stuff. I never actually edited it. And then I just sent him a message twice. Like, I failed twice, and I said that I just fucking can't do it. I guess I'm in a rut. I'm so fucking in, what do you call it? Like, irresponsible. And I'm sorry, I'm in a creative burnout. I just can't do it. And he was like, alright, no problem. And I felt so fucking shitty because I did that twice. Like, once to do it and to have like the big ego, then like, oh, this is not gonna work because and just to spit videography stuff and then be like, just fucking can't do it, sorry. How do you explain that to someone, like, bro? And yeah, this time I actually had to work because I needed the money. So yeah, I'm really glad for him to. I'm really glad that he got me a job, but like, it's not a job that I like. And I even said that, oh, I guess I'm gonna be working there for like at least a year, I guess. There is no fucking way I'm gonna last a fucking year there. I gotta stop swearing so much. Anyways, selling pyrotechnics, it sounds weird. Fireworks. I'm gonna say fireworks. Selling fireworks was really weird. There was a lot of underage kids who wanted to buy fireworks, which I find kind of funny and ironic at the same time, because they are like literally the only group that really shouldn't buy fireworks. I'm not gonna say that I sold fireworks illegally to some kids, but Nah, yeah, maybe. Nah, I definitely did not do that. That would be illegal and bad. Anyways, um, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I wanted to, I want to buy a car. I want to buy a bench press, and I'm really thinking about possibly going like not full time, but like half time. Not half time. Part is that a term in English? Like half time job? I guess because like it is a literal term here. So and I even have a quarter time um, job in that electronics store. Like literally, it's a quarter quarter. I can't even say it because of the R's. I have a trouble with R's in English. Like the double R in. Nah, I'm not gonna say that, bruh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not funny. I'm sorry that you're looking at this video because I'm saying this, and if someone's watching and I say I'm sorry for you watching this video, then it makes sense. But if I say it and literally nobody's gonna watch it, then it's like it never even happened, and I don't have to worry about being cringe. So it's weird. I fuck. I'm also having trouble to make videos that I want to make because I find it just like I'm procrastinating without even. Because I was. Alright, let me slow down. Breathe in and breathe out. So, today I had a 4-hour shift, and after I was. Before I had the shift, I didn't really think like, alright, let's do this productive thing that I want to do before the shift. I thought I was gonna do it afterwards, but I didn't. Because afterwards I didn't have the mental energy to just do it. I kind of did, but I just didn't want to do it. I'm not gonna lie. And yesterday, uh, I didn't really sleep well because the day before it was New Year's Eve, and obviously, who sleeps well on New Year's Eve? I was with my friends, kind of drank a little bit, and um, my friend who was in the same room, he snored like a bitch. Bro, it was fucking horrible. Oh, every like 20 minutes he switched. Jeez, every like 20 minutes he switched modes from going from like to like to like even, and I was like, bro, how? I couldn't sleep fucking at all almost, but I got a little bit of a sleep in, and yeah, I was tired, so that day I was not able to do productive stuff because my head hurt, and the caffeine didn't fix it because I arrived at home. I arrived home a bit too late for coffee, and I'm not gonna drink coffee after 3 p.m. because I don't want it to mess with my sleep. But it didn't really matter because I fucked up my sleep either way because I took a nap. I really dislike taking naps. I mean, I freaking love it now that I'm older. I don't really like it from like ages of 13 to like 17 because for some reason every time I took a nap my head hurt. I am not sure why, and it's not really happening anymore, and naps actually fix stuff right now. Naps fix life. Put that on a t-shirt. And bro, these fucking lanterns. Oh yeah, so right now naps are actually quite nice, and yeah, I want to work on videos and I feel like I'm unable to. So I'm at least going to do this, not really daily, because if I'm going to do this shit, diarrhea, Leo's diary, ah, like I could somehow like make it 3 words, like Leo's, even though that's 2 words, but like Leo's diary, ah, because it's funny to say out loud, but like that's the dumbest, most primitive fucking joke. Um, I'm like the opposite of moist critical, fucking shit. Like it, I'm like the opposite of Moist Critical, because he can say such profound sentences, and I can't even say one sentence. Why one can see one cohesive sentence in a minute. That's I don't know why I chose a minute as a time reference, but yeah. I'm going to do these videos whenever I have an update on my life, because I kind of want to look back. I'm probably gonna do these videos about dumb stuff like getting a haircut or just stuff that I don't really care about recordings and just want to preserve. The problem is that I gotta, not that I gotta, but I want to. This fucking game, bro. I'm not gonna optimize for attention or anything. I guess that these videos are gonna be like a way for me and my friends to connect more, I guess. But like, because a friend, fuck, friend's girlfriend, that's my friend. Yeah, that makes sense. Told me that she's watched these videos and like 3 in a row, and that they were alright or something. That she like actually watched them and she didn't have to like fucking scroll reels or something. So like, if some of my friends are gonna watch these videos, like, I find it like weird to talk about random stuff. Like, I'm not gonna talk about stuff that people are not gonna ask about, you know? Like, I don't wanna just like seem narcissistic, I guess, or something. So I guess saying that shit out loud here could be like a nice, because like this channel is gonna be the equivalent of who asked, you know. Like, this channel didn't ask and never asks and just gives not even answers because nobody asked. Jesus, I'm getting fucking lost in thoughts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.